What's up, guys? Lightning Nova here, and welcome back to 1000 Live. And I have my mic with me. I'm actually trying out setting it up with the actual tripod, so I don't have to hold it, and you guys can actually see my mouth. So there were no videos for the last 2 weeks, and the reason for that is something unexpected happened, so because of that, I'm like, well, can't record these 2 weeks. And then something happened, and then next week I'm actually going to be gone as well, so there won't be any videos next week. And the video that was actually supposed to go up 2 weeks ago, the new game series, because I'm leaving Friday and I'm busy one day this week, and I need at least one day to test the whole recording and all that. It's going to take too long to record a video that day and actually do the video. I won't be able to upload the video until probably, I think the 15th is a Tuesday, I think. March. Because I'm back on the 13th, I think it's a Sunday, so 15, 16, one of those days in March, I would definitely have it up. I also need to make the thumbnails, kind of custom thumbnails. I need to make it because I actually messed up on the thumbnail. I mixed up the wrong letter in one place, but definitely I will fix that thumbnail and have the actual thumbnail I need, and I will also get that video up in like 2 weeks. So yeah, I just wanted to state why there were no videos the last 2 weeks. There won't be any video next week. So yeah, unexpected things, and I need to visit family next week because my grandpa's not doing too good. So yeah. Anyways, let's go back to where we last ended off. That would have been on the 11th of February. Wow, that was a long time ago. We're back talking to Claire. Nice, I feel like this episode not uploaded. I'm just gonna try to make these a little longer because we literally, this game's like, we're 20 parts in, and this game's like, and I already have that Pocket Meal series, which is much longer. It's like 50, 40 some episodes. Okay. Don't play hard to get. I can read all you. I can read you like an open book. Sarian, you can't deceive me. I swear every time I read my guy's name, it changes. I swear I always change his name because I have no idea how it's pronounced. I'll probably butcher it every single time. Don't you have the answer book there? It could be pretty useful. Maybe. Let's go for a walk and you can bring me up to date. One shouldn't trust strangers, but sometimes it's precisely with strangers to whom you can speak the most freely since you aren't restrained by social ties. Nevertheless, when I speak with Claire, I don't feel like I'm talking to a stranger. She feels more like a lifelong friend to me. So I tell her about my troubles, if I can even call them that, as we take a stroll out of the park. Following her pace, I stare vaguely, describing all events that had transpired this week. The weird emails first, those were the first straw, and then about all of the other tribulations that came after that. I skip everything that I think is better not to mention, especially things related to Luce, since I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone. And in this fashion, we walk around town together as I divulge all of the details of my distracted life to her. When I'm done with my complaints, we reach what appears to be our destination, the shopping mall, or a shopping mall. I don't know how many shopping malls are in this town. I'm not even sure how we are in this game. On the main avenue, you can find a shopping mall with a few random stores like a supermarket, restaurants, and even a movie theater. It's nothing special, but we don't have anywhere else to go in this small town. Now that I think about it, I used to go to the Underground Arcade a lot. I wonder if it's still there. Claire was surprisingly attentive and quiet all the way there. She had this mature demeanor that contrasted with her previous behavior. It made me wonder if she had swapped places with a twin I wasn't aware of or something. But all of my doubts are dispelled the next time that she opens her mouth. I only listened to half of what you said because it was boring, Siren. Learn to summarize. Next time, try to fit it into 140 characters or less. You can at least pretend that you're interested. I don't know why even bother. I forgot that you don't have that thing called common sense. I didn't stop listening because it was uninteresting. It was because the answer to your worries is so simple that it's hilarious. What? Do you have a solution? I would love to hear it since I don't even know what triggered these emails in the first place, you know. I mean, you usually piss someone off and that's how you make enemies. But this time, at first, I thought it was all some kind of prank. But now I'm not so sure whether. Hey, listen, what are you doing? Ignoring my complaints, Claire fixates her attention on a store display window. Clothes, shoes, and all kinds of other feminine accessories are displayed. It's truly a temple for fashion trend followers. Big corporations win once again when it comes to catching people's attention. Good job, designers, for making my words fall on deaf ears. This is the last time I try to reason with Claire. And also the last time I try to fit a cute pair of shoes. If you're so interested in the store, why don't you go in? It's not like I was saying anything important. Claire stayed because of the biting lip before replying to my subtle insinuation. I probably butchered that. It's not like I'm that interested, it's just that I usually come alone. And it's different if, well... Claire gently falls to her knees as she speaks. It almost looks as if she's dying from sadness. I feel like that's something a Tsuneri would say. It's not like I like it or anything. I shouldn't spoil her after what she did. But I'm not the kind of person who gets angry over this kind of thing. It's easier to let it go. Everyone is happier that way. We can go inside if you like. I'm not embarrassed to go with you if that's what you're worried about. In the end, I'm pretty sure the only things that are fit you are in the kids department. Ha ha ha. Ugh. I was kidding. Don't be like that. Claire starts punching the floor as she turns her face away from me. Don't tell me that I was right. Well, I mean, she seems like she's under... She's like 18, but she seems like she's a lolly, so... This is all late. The kids probably wouldn't make sense. Boo! She calls away, now appearing to be completely lifeless. Did I head north? You're really off in the kids section. At your age? Yeah, but she's not very tall. I try to keep shaming her for as long as possible, but not as much as I would have liked to, since Claire seems to forget about it once she sees another display. From then on, she takes me from place to place. She never buys anything, but gets interested often, which I can't understand since she doesn't plan on buying any of it. Look, Siren, let's go here next. She's excited over the smallest of things and talks like it's the first time she's ever seen them. Look, Siren, there's a creepy guy here. The constant shouting over everything makes me worry. The people around us. They started staring at us and crowding around. Look, Siren, he's a thief. He's stealing something. She goes running after the criminal without even letting me open my mouth to speak. Look, Siren, suplex. Oh. I clear my throat to get Claire's attention, but it doesn't seem to work, and she continued doing her thing after slamming the alleged robber against the tiled floor. Wow, for a small girl, she must be very strong if she suplexed a guy. Look, Siren, I caught the thief. I'm sure they're going to present me with the key to the town for this. I'd like to thank everyone who helped me get this award. Siren for bringing me here, the thief for letting himself get caught, the guy manning the spotlight who came out of nowhere, and the keysmith for this key. The keysmith? The guy who makes keys. That's the locksmith. Don't boo a fool. That's his nemesis. In any case, thanks to all of you for coming here, and I hope to see you again during the Emmys. Thank you. Claire ends her speech by clapping and manages to infect me with her enthusiasm, which caused me to join in. Bravo, bravo. Do you even know what you were doing, Claire? If you end a speech on a high note and clap, people would cheer for you, no matter how terrible it was. Give it a try. Good to know, but it actually forward to the fact that your thief is just a mannequin, and that the entire shopping mall is staring at us now. Oh. They were cleaning this place. See, there's no theft in progress. Claire looks out and realizes how confusing the crowd around us is whispering about the show she had performed for them. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I tried at first, but after a while I wanted to see how long it'd take you to realize it on your own. Claire tries to hide under the brim of her hat, and pushes herself to stand behind me, embarrassed. Meanwhile, not too far away, I can see some onlookers calling out to a stocky security guard and pointing in our direction. I know that I'll quickly come up with an escape plan. Thank you everyone for attending the annual robbery at the mall. Robbery is exactly what you should try to do. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's meet again next year. A round of applause. The crowd affectionately begins to clap, even though they're unconvinced. Still, it's enough for me to grab Claire's hand and get away from the crime scene just in time. In the end, it's true that clapping will spread from one to another if you do it correctly. We reach the last floor, and I peep out from the edge of the catwalk to confirm that no one is following us, especially the stocky guard from before. For some reason, he looked familiar. Regardless, I managed to remain calm. I'm used to pulling pranks with Aussie, although I usually let him take the spotlight instead. First and foremost, I think that security guard was the one that we ran into with Luce when I was driving. I don't like taking the lead, and from what I've seen, Claire doesn't either. They're gone, Claire. And they're on Simon. Yes, but don't worry, I'll make sure to remind you about this incident periodically so I can shame you for it. Don't joke about that. I'm not. I laugh at Claire's expense. Even though she grabs the brim of her hat with both her hands, I can still see a slight smile on her blushing face. I don't usually do these things, you know. You're a bad influence. I got carried away because of you. I noticed that speech about the key to the town would have been better written if it wasn't the first time you gave it. Could you come up with anyone better to give thanks to? Although I'm only mocking her, this time Claire's laugh is forced. She raised my eyes and refuses to give me a clear answer. It reminds me of what she said back at the first store we went to, and I start wondering if I should be more careful when talking about friendships around her. In any case, it would be best to go somewhere else and avoid drawing any more attention to us. There may be more guards looking for us. And where can we go? I scratch my chin thoughtfully and look at my surroundings until I notice the billboard for the movie theater. It's open for the first sessions of the afternoon right now. I don't say anything, but Claire still seems to notice what I'm thinking. Do you want to go in? There's a movie playing that I want to watch, so I'm not opposed to the idea. I'll discuss it with Claire. Sure seems to be interested. It's been in theaters for a while. It shouldn't be long before they take it out. If we want to watch it, it's now or never, but Claire's already buying the tickets before I can finish my sentence. I didn't tell her whether or not I want to go now, but she doesn't seem to care. No refunds are allowed, and I still have some time before I need to go to the library. All in all, I decided to shrug off and go along with a new plan of action. We arrive at the movie theater, find our seats, and the movie starts. I get the feeling that I missed something pretty simple. It takes me a while, but it's when the projection lights up the screen that I realize what it is. There's nobody else in the theater. We're completely alone in this giant dark room. She and I. Looking at her, she doesn't give off any vibes of being bothered by the situation. I can't stop thinking about it, and I am going to stop it there. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go down there and click that like button. Let me know you enjoy the content and it supports the channel. Or if you haven't done so already, go down there, click the subscribe button, join the Pride Army today, and I'll see you guys all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.